Today's matchup on Battle of the Free Trading Strategies features the champ, our very own super simple super trend strategy. Today's challenger, the 99.3% win rate 1-minute Forex scalper from Trade with Pat. Here's a quick look at the rules, and let's get right to the action. Alright guys, as the bell sounds, let's take a look at the tape here. On the left we've got the champ, the super trends, two of those, two different settings. They give buy and sell signals. The simple entry rules are when you get two sell signals or two buy signals, that's your initial entry. The challenger today, two EMAs, a 50 and a 150, and then the stochastic indicator, all settings at 5. This system looks great. I've tested in a bunch of different markets, and I'll be honest, I like it. Is it up to the task today to take on the champ? We'll find out. Alright guys, so day one, we move along and the challenger comes in first with a trade. And you see here, as described in his video, and the link is for his video is in the description, the Trade with Pat channel, and you see the stochastic comes up above to overbought. It challenges the 150. We get the entry after we come in under the 50 EMA, and sure enough it gets a little bit of heat and then comes down, and sure enough we got a really nice profit, 14.6 pips. That's a really nice trade to get you off for the day, get started right. As the day goes on, the champ tries to come back in and gets the second entry on the sell. We take that, again we use the 5-minute bars to confirm what the actual entry price was instead of using the Heikin-Ashi bars. Heikin-Ashi is a great chart, but it's just an indicator. Don't try to trade from it, because you'll get surprised in a hurry. Be sure you've got a standard chart. Anyway, so we get in there, the sell signal comes, we jump in, and then it just starts ranging, and it goes from mid-morning until early afternoon before it finally just gives up and actually gives a reverse signal with the two buys right here, which is our signal to exit. We had already seen one bar pierce the two super trends. We'd moved the stop down to just above that, but then when we got the two signals, we just went ahead and exited and reversed. So while all that was going on, the challenger had come back in with another signal. We get up and we actually test right against with the overbought condition on the stochastic. We'd actually gotten up there and tested the 150, just as described in his video. Again, we get a really nice entry under the 50, and it goes for 10.1 more pips. So today we've got 24.7 pips. That's a really nice day. While that was going on, they're just going back and forth here. We don't know who's going to come out on top of this. The champ comes out, and he's got to try to fight back because he's in big trouble here. And so we throw on another trade on this confirmed buy, and unfortunately it just doesn't work out. He takes some real pressure from the challenger here with a big 14.3 pip loss. So we're down 15.1 pips. So day one obviously going to go to the challenger here. Okay, so we got the the contender and the champ coming out of their corners. They both got a good drink of water and caught their breath, got a little instructions from the coaches in the corners. And so we jump right into day two, and you'll see the champ realizes, I've got to get something going here because the challenger really worked me over on day one. We get an early sell signal about 25-30 minutes after the open. It's clean. We get a really quick entry. The risk isn't too bad. Again, this is a 2-to-1 reward to risk system. So when they work, they can really work. And sure enough, we come out with a big win for the champ, 29.5 pips right off the get-go there. And the market continues on, which is great. The contender sees what's going on and says, man, I've got to get something going here myself. And so we see... Now, I took this is the thing. There's some discretion in the system, the Forex minute scalper system. He describes it really challenging this 150 EMA the gap was so big. We had a certain overbought condition right here, so we got divergence, stochastic divergence. It's hard to not take a shot at that. And so we went ahead and took this as it went below the 50, as he describes when to take your entry, and get a really nice 12.1 pip winner. So we felt really good about that trade. As that's going on, the champ tries to counter, throws a hard shot in here, and tries to take the second entry on the sell. And unfortunately, it doesn't work out. He's really taken some punishment again today from the challenger. He really wants to show what it can do. With a 12.1 pip loss, as you can see, the price came up. It pierced both of the super trend lines. I moved the stop down, and then I was taken out right here. And at the same time, that gave us a reverse signal. Jumped right in again. The champ tries one more, and unfortunately, it loses again, 3.9 pips this time. But still a really nice day. We come out with a higher total than the challenger's one win. And the champ sneaks away with the win in day 2. All right, we're ready for the final round. We've got a split ticket right now. It's going to come down to the wire. We either need a complete knockout, or one of these contenders is going to have to step up and take the victory here. Day 3, it's the big challenging day. It's FOMC day. Tough to trade, often rangy days. But we believe that these systems can handle that heat, and so we're going to put them up on FOMC day and just see what happens. So as you can see here, immediately as the market opens, within 10 minutes, we get a big sell for the champ. He says, I've got to come out into this third day, and I've got to give something to the challenger here and show him what I've got. Jumps right in on a new sell signal. Takes some time. It takes most of the day until about lunchtime, and pulls off with a nice 21.1 pip win. Looking good there. The challenger, not to be outdone during that time, also locates a really nice sell. It comes up, it tests the 150. We've got overbought on the stochastic. We get the cross. We get a really nice entry opportunity, and it picks up 15.1. So we're just going neck and neck right here. Not sure what's going to happen. You'll see here we get another buy signal for the champ, but it's just too close to the FOMC. I want to see about an hour on this system, and thus why we say we won't take trades for the last hour before the session closes. And the same idea with this FOMC. If I'd have taken that, it would have actually won. Not sure how much that would have been. A small winner, but it just gets too risky. The volume starts falling out in the markets as people wait for that announcement. The rest of the day, the contender sits on his hands, getting a little bit nervous about all of those big moves in the market, and doesn't give us another signal, and finishes out the day with 15.1 pips. The big difference, and the champ comes in with the heavy hands and finishes out day 3 of the challenge with a huge 83 pip win. It was a beautiful setup. We got the full sell signal. A pretty good, so we have 41 pips of risk, and that's a lot, but it pays out here. The champ says, I'm going to go in with everything I've got, and pulls off the day 3 winner, and takes the victory on a very, very challenging competition. Guys, the Trade with Pat 1-minute Forex scalping system that he's described here is good. I like it. I would look at it if I was looking at trading systems. You decide for yourself. Don't put any money on that. I'm just here to entertain you with any luck. And couldn't say enough. And we'll try some more of his systems. We'll come back and maybe try this system again on some other days in different markets. And maybe he'll get the rematch that we're going to surely want to set up if possible. Guys, take care.